Hi everyone, my project starts here with this homemade pulley. One side has a bucket full of pebbles with potential energy. That gets converted by a kinetic when I open this door. When I open the door, the tension in this string is relieved, so this bucket will go down, transferring one energy from one side of the lever to the other, knocking over this wood. When the last piece gets knocked over, that releases the tension in this string. This wheel and axle, which previously had potential energy, will now have kinetic because it'll move down this ramp, which is held up by wedges. When that falls down, it'll pull this string here. So the potential energy of this pendulum will be released. It will swing across, hit the top of this lever, which will then knock that marble off. So that marble goes from having potential energy to kinetic as it moves down this tube. It'll pick up speed and hit these dominoes. When it hits the last one, this piece of wood here and the lock on the other side, that has potential energy right now, but that gets released and the weight balances out when that piece of wood knocks over. So this block of wood comes up, hits the bottom of this lever, which will then, when this part is set up, this will fall down, knocking over each progressively larger tape rolls, and then finally the weight. When the weight falls down, that will pull this string, which will release this wood with potential energy down. Then my screw. When the wood releases, that will allow the marble to start spinning around. That's my screw. Eventually it swings out wide enough that it'll hit the end of this tape. So this right now has potential energy, so then once the marble hits it, it's enough to let it go past that little tiny piece of tape holding it up, which will then roll down this little ramp, this inclined plane, hit this box. When that knocks over, that right now is holding onto a piece of string, which is holding this lever down. So the other side is heavier. Now this is full of marbles. When this gets released, all the marbles go down the funnel, go down the ramps, pick up speed down the tubes, lands in this bucket. This bucket is right now stable there, but as soon as we put more weight, this wrench will lift up. This bucket, going from potential energy to kinetic, will go down. There'll be enough force when the ramp pushes down. This marble will roll down, picking up speed, going down this ramp, and hitting each of these movies used for dominoes. When the last book gets pushed over, again, it's holding the tension in this string. So everything here is potential energy. When it's released, this side is heavier. It'll roll down and very quickly go down this tube, switch the power on the power bar on, and attached is a shredder where this Rube Goldberg planning sheet will shred to bits. And that is my Rube Goldberg project.